Hey everyone, welcome back. It's JT from Work It Daily, and today I'm going to be talking about resumes. But before I get started, I want to welcome all of our new viewers and tell you to please hit the subscribe button. That way you can get our weekly career advice delivered to your inbox. In fact, if you hit the little bell, you'll get a notification each time we upload a new job search or career advice video. All right, let's get started. Today I want to talk about why it's so important that you learn to design your own resume, or more importantly, why you never ever invest in having a resume writer do it for you. You know, the truth is that when you spend money on having your resume designed, you actually mess with your confidence. It gives you the impression that you're not capable of doing something. And I've had a lot of people say to me that when they get their resume back from a resume writer, it doesn't really feel like them. It doesn't feel authentic or legitimate. And that's because it isn't. Somebody else designed it. You really want to own that. But more importantly, and a reason why you really shouldn't use resume writers, is because every single day I hear from people who spent $500, $1,000, $2,000, and they're not getting any results with the resume. And that's really the major sin there, and the reason that you should not waste your money on this. Now, the good news is that I'm going to walk you through how easy it is for you to design your own resume. But before I do that, I want to give you 3 truths to really drive home the point as to why you need to learn how to do your own resume. So the first truth is that your resume doesn't matter in your job search nearly as much as you think it does. Most people assume if they're not getting results, it's because of the resume. But that's not the case. When you apply online, less than 3% of the people that do ever hear back from an employer. And that's because the technology, the applicant tracking system, is tossing you before the human eye ever sees it. The truth is, 80% of all jobs today are gotten via referral. And that means that by the time your resume hits the hiring manager's desk or the recruiter's desk, there's already been an introduction. So they're naturally going to be looking for things in your resume. They're going to be screening you in more than screening you out. That's why referral works so well. And the best part about that is that the resume matters less. Yes, it needs to be error-free and formatted well, but there's not much else to it that needs to be done. That leads me into the second truth, which is it is not rocket science or brain surgery to design a good resume. And please don't let anybody tell you otherwise. In fact, this is why resume writers exist. They convince people that they're not capable of designing their own resume. Simply not true, especially today. This is where technology actually really does come in handy. But the thing that you do need to do is know how to make a 6-second worthy resume. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, studies show that resumes are skimmed. Recruiters don't read the whole thing top to bottom. They just skim the resume. They look for keywords. They look for information that makes them decide whether or not they want to spend more time analyzing you. If you know how to build a skimmable resume, that's all you need. And it is not difficult. And I'm going to show you the 3 simple steps that you're going to take to do that in just a minute. Now, the third truth is that you will need to do your resume on a regular basis. And a lot of people don't think about this. When you go and invest in a resume writer, it costs a lot of money. What you might not be thinking about is, well, I want to spend that kind of money again and again and again. And the truth is that most of us will have anywhere from 4 to 9 careers in our lifetime, with maybe as many as 3 jobs in each one. Just do the math, 27 jobs in a lifetime. Are you going to pay a resume writer every single time you're looking for work again? This is why it's a skill that we need to develop and own. Because you're going to do this and you're going to want to do this whenever. You want to switch jobs? Why not learn how to do your own resume? So step 1, watch a video tutorial that teaches you how to do the resume the right way. Once you've got that information, you're going to see that this is not difficult to do. Better still, step 2, use a template that's been designed in the right font, formatting, spacing, all the things that make that resume 6-second worthy. And then step 3, you're going to have it reviewed by somebody who knows what recruiters are looking for and can confirm that you've done this correctly, and maybe catch any typos or little grammatical errors or formatting errors. That's all it takes. And the best part is if you think about this, that's only about 1 to 2 hours of your time to watch a video, fill out a template, and get it reviewed and approved by somebody. So with that in mind, and only taking 1 to 2 hours to do, what is this worth to you? Being empowered enough to take ownership of your career and do your resume whenever you want to. I personally think it's priceless. And the good news is that if you don't think you can do this yourself, there is some help out there. It's called Work It Daily. A lot of people don't realize that our mission is to drop the geographic and economic boundaries to great career support. Yes, we don't want you spending $500, $1,000, $2,000 on a resume writer. Instead, we want to give you a low-cost way to get the skills you need so that you can manage your own career, because we know you can do it and we've watched people do it every single day. We have 15 videos, one of them's all about resumes, and 24/7 access, so you can do this anytime that you want. And the best part is you get unlimited support. You're able to join a private online community staffed by our career experts where you can get all of your tools reviewed. So we're not just talking about your resume here. You can get support on your cover letter, on your LinkedIn profile, on your interview prep, on literally every aspect of your job search and career development. So here's what I'm going to do for you today. Because you watch this video, there's a discount code. If you use this, you're going to save $10 a month on our subscription. which means instead of paying $29 a month for all of this, you can pay just $19. And there's no setup fees, and you can cancel at any time. So when you use this code, you're going to save $10 per month. It's only going to cost you $19 a month to get all of this help and support to be able to complete in 3 simple steps your resume and learn how to do your resume for yourself so that you can manage it going forward. As you can imagine, we have a lot of resume writers who are pretty angry with us right now. But remember, what's our goal? To drop the geographic and economic boundaries to amazing career support. So I hope you'll take advantage of that discount code and use our tools to make your resume absolutely recruiter perfect. All right, thanks so much for watching. Remember, if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, please do so that you can get our videos every single week. We want to hear your comments and feedback below. Tell us about your resume challenges, your experience with resume writers, any questions you have about resumes. And most importantly, remember, until next time, when it comes to your career, to win, you've got to work it daily.